she has left me, jumped the gun, and broken all sorts of barriers.
I got in by myself.
The dangers of this creek, it is absolutely like glass. Ooh. And if you slip, don't grab this. The best thing to do is keep your feet in the lowest holes possible. And then once you get up here, oh, do y'all recognize this place? This is Caltrop Creek. I'm sure you saw it in the title. Huh?
Oh, I hope I don't fall. You did. Oh.
Come on, let's. I'm trying to get us in here to get past the town folk, so we can have our own little private treasure getaway. It's been a year or the more. She just stepped over copper. I don't know.
I saw it.
I don't know how she could just ignore it. But it's such a lovely piece of copper. This is Caltrop Creek, where we found so many Civil War Caltrops. And if you're unfamiliar with what a Civil War Caltrop is, it was made to hopefully, they threw them out and supposedly made horses lame and things like this, and things like that, and like a wiffle ball bat. So anyway, she's down there doing the safety dance. She also found a pocket knife here. You know what I've never found in this creek, and I think I say it every time we come here, which is about once a year, a coin. One itty bitty teeny weeny itsy bitsy single library or anything. Isn't it awesome though? She asked if we're going to shop on the way to the destination. It's hard not to just reach in here and pick up things. Look at that, 2 pieces of copper with 1 pickup. How you gonna call it? She just found the first semi-treasure, her first piece of the day of Americana Hosiana. And it's so slimy, I can't seem to get a grip. She just stuck something into her brain. Huh, I just fell. Look at that.
That went into my head.
Those are fish, aren't they? The streams have changed a little bit. I think we'll be able to see better on the way back, and we'll slow down and really look for stuff. Into the city, deep into the heart of the city we go. She's striking a pose. We're down under now. It's interesting, the sun doesn't hit down here, so there's not as much moss growing anywhere on these rocks, but down there it's going to get slick again for her. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Cold, but beautiful. There's one little chickle. I'm coming, darling. I'm trying to capture it all. It's getting thick in here again. I'm doing my Tim Conway walk so I don't fall down or hit my crown. Here again, I did not bring the beautiful hard hat.
It's so nice too.
It is, it's peaceful and the wind's not blowing. There's an old abandoned building over there. We'll keep moving. Maybe we'll see something without legs sliding around in here in a minute. Once you get in Caltrop Creek, it's a pretty good walk to our journey. Of course, I don't torture you with every piece of the journey there, although I want you to see it. We've had lots and lots and lots of rain And I'm wondering if everything is washed down into one spot now. If you go to my Facebook or my TikTok, which isn't too successful, or my Instagram, which is horrible too, you will get little clips early. Like I just posted a picture of where we are, but the video is not out yet. So look at that. Remember this? I scratched it off with a piece of wood so you can see it. I think it says Hammond Steel 1880 something Sanders. It may not say Hammond, but I can see it better when it's on after it's been posted. My point is, go to the Facebook. I've started putting out a lot of reels, little short clips of things we're doing, little pieces that you'll get to see, little cheating trailers of where we are and what we're doing before the YouTube video comes out. And if you like just roaming with us and hearing me ramble and pick up the things as we find them, then of course come back to YouTube. Look how far we are. Now my phone's ringing. You gotta do the electric slide to get under there. This is the spot you should remember well. It's the deep hole, and I'm hoping there's a snake down here, so I'm gonna try to sneak up to it quietly and see if there is. I'm gonna leave you on, even though it might get dark in a second. You okay? I'm okay, you're okay. I'm a pen, you're a pen. So deep. That's probably nearly neck deep in the middle. And you got your handle here. I was showing you this before. But if you get over here, you step down here ever so gently. And then get in here. Oh, the fish swimming. Oh, there's a lot of spider webs. That ain't cool. Huh. Huh? That's a piece off a mold. That's a pretty big fish. There is a skull off of something down there. I don't know if you can see better with that or like that. It's a little bit of the same, and not a lot of either one. So let's look. There's a million fish in here. Okay, maybe not a million. There's 22. I got that spider web for you. I got spider web. Here you go. Put your hand in the hand of the man who drug you into this catastrophe. See, this says something on it. Oh, I think it's the radio. This says nothing. Pretty neat though. We're almost not there. Johnson, what do you see?
I think the name of this, the other one.
Oh. You know what that is?
Something to do with water?
Yeah, that's a Americana steampunkiana. It's a little shut off. Fish to harvest.
Is it like
old?
copper or anything?
Yeah, it's brass. The main body's brass. The screw in and screw out is not, but I thought I saw something here. If you're gonna kind of try to scrap something like that, then
I like to scrap.
you need to take the iron fitting off of it, or the screw. It's kind of, this is where I saw a massive Midland water snake. Remember when it was freezing cold and it just stayed on the side, and we just kind of made eyeballs with each other? This is also the same creek where I found the I'm trying to watch my steps in case there's something other than a Midland in here. I found that pharmacy bottle from Temple, Georgia. There's a large piece of green slag right there. She just found something awesome. Hang on, check it. What is that? You say you see a name on it?
I thought I did.
What is it?
I think it. Hold on. I think it's a clip.
For what?
A money clip. See, look. It says fossil.
Oh, that ain't old.
No, that's not old.
What is it? How do you use it though?
It's a money clip. You put your money in there and it's got a magnet.
Oh, it's magnetic. Let's clean it in the sand. Islands in the stream.
I love fossil wallets.
That is what we are.
Wallets.
There, I cleaned it. That doesn't say anything anymore. Well, I hope you're happy.
Okay.
Good job, darling. You want to harvest?
Yeah, I want to harvest. Can
Okay,
I
we
get
shall
this
harvest.
thing right here?
Yeah, what is it?
What is this?
Oh, that piece of glass?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I thought it was slag too. There's a piece of glass. That almost went into my eyeball, through my brain, and out my ear. What, darling?
What is this?
I'm not over there. Come towards your human. Come closer to your human.
I'm coming closer.
What is that?
I don't know. Just look how it's got all the holes in it.
That's that porous stuff that's dumped in here that the bottle was in. It's really light, isn't it?
I want to keep it.
Ready? Okay, we should harvest. Now we're getting into the spot where it gets fun. These may or may not be worn caltrops. It is. See the angles? That is a 6-sided caltrop. I need to just get every one I find, but I don't. I always throw them back. But I want to find one that's got more star left on it. You know, after 160 years, maybe, of rolling around in this creek, there's not a lot of size left on some of them. What is that?
I don't know.
Some of these, like this, are brass. That one is not. It is iron. But I want to show you this slag. She wanted to find some slag. And here's a few pieces, some grains, and a black stuck in that big hunk of concrete, where they would come back in and backfill this all the time with anything and everything. Oh yeah, look, we're getting into the good flavors now. I just picked up this. That is a tumbling star used in the iron making process to knock off burrs and slag pieces off slag iron. And then I guess it was discarded in this creek, but these are the same things they used as caltrops. And if you're unfamiliar with caltrops, like I said, check out, just look up Civil War Caltrop and you'll see something like that. They have a lot bigger points, but this one has tumbled and tumbled and rolled and rolled. I have magnet fish here before, but it is somewhat, there's a little bit better one. It is somewhat unbearable because you get so many millions of tiny nails and things like that. You always have to use the words "and things like that" at the end of every sentence, and things like that. So here's an example of all the nails you find. You know, I haven't found bullets in here. I have found large, very large pieces of brass scrap where things were poured into a brass mold. I'm trying to get through these trees, get down here to a better spot where we can look. Okay, there's a nice piece of green slag right there. Should be now look.
Where is it?
Oops, sorry about that. Kind of getting in the zone a little more to where I got to pull up the old sleeve so we can semi-swish right here.
Is this like brass? brass or anything, or it's just so heavy?
It's iron.
Oh,
Yeah. The brass will have more of a clunking sound. The lead won't have any sound.
okay.
I want to see a coin or something pop up in here, and I've never, like, ever seen one. But there has to be one. Right. There has to be one little tiny coin in here. Waiting on me to find it. Gotta be. That's a lot better Caltrop right there. Look at the points on it. That's a 7-sided Caltrop that we shall harvest. There's people selling these things on eBay. There's an even better one. Look how big that one is. It's another 7-sided. I may start selling them on eBay just for fun, because it's entertaining. Actually, it's pretty cool. I want to look around right here. What you got to do is move little pieces of everything so the water flows smooth. And when it's flowing smooth, you can actually see through it. One of the coolest things I found in here was 3 Caltrops still stuck together where they hadn't been broken apart and used. And it was really neat. But what I have yet to find out is how all this got in this creek. Upstream turns into a little community with no foundry from any Sanborn map or anything. You can name every map there is, and there was nothing here. So I think aliens probably brought all this here and left it for me, because I knew, you know, I get bored very fast. Let's go to another spot. That's how bored I am. She absolutely left me. So we're gonna head down here a little bit. There is a little more flow this time, which is nice. It makes it easy to get in there and pick things up, but one of the problems is the rocks that have washed down, because it wasn't this, oops, it wasn't this bad many moons ago. Oh yes. This is the stuff that bottle was in. I don't know what this is, but it's poured in here. And then it hardens. There's a piece of slag that's in it. I'll show you. See how green it is? Okay, you're tired of slag. I get it. Let's move on then. You're the one that brought it up. Oh wait, maybe it was me. Ooh, this is slick. I'm doing all kind of safety dances. She just found a nice piece of copper that, you know, the routine we shall harvest. She just found a Coke bottle. Anderson, Birmingham, Talladega, Sylacauga, Gadsden.
Oh, wouldn't it be sweet if is it Pell City? That's a good one.
I don't know, is it whole?
Yes.
It is. How is that even possible in this creek? Anderson. That's pretty neat, isn't it?
I like it. Oh, it's so clean now.
So there it is with the creek polish. Just roll it around on whatever little bit of sand you can find. Here's another bottle. What's the chance of it being whole? Alright, she's got it out now. We've kicked rocks around and everything. It's an RC. Nice. Of course, the label will immediately wipe off, probably, with any real aggressive brushing. But it's pretty cool. I just finished saying I've never found a whole bottle in here. So that's 2 that she has found. Awesome. She's fixed on that spot because of the bottles she's found. So I'm gonna keep looking a little bit. Just down to this bridge down here. And see if there's anything cool in here that didn't only made it this far. One of the good things is the ants aren't out yet. So that's a good thing. There's another walkway right there. There may be a bottle dump in here somewhere, because there's a lot of them poking out of the bank. So I think we're done with this video. I know it's kind of short in the grand scheme of things, but anyway, thanks for watching our videos. Well, we decided we're not done. I figured that my back wasn't really bothering me enough. I don't have back problems, but the day is probably going to come from doing this so much. I just can't stand it. I want to know what's in here. I know what you're thinking. Dude, take a magnet. I don't want to take a magnet because I know what it's going to pick up. It's going to pick up this. And it's going to pick up that. And it's going to pick up some of that. I want to know what's even deeper. If possible. I just don't understand why there are no coins in here at all. I figured out where the slag came from. Here's a railroad bed. This right here, this whole hillside used to be a railroad bed. It's built up. It's got a layer of junky gravel, a little more modern gravel from, 50-year-old gravel, and then 100-year-old gravel, and then a baseline of slag that runs all the way down through here. So I don't know if it stopped and let people off at every one of these crossings. And then I'm supposed to say, or what? Because I don't know the or what part. But maybe it just stopped and dumped everything in these creeks for me in my RC. I really don't know. It's just such a long kind of journey in here. You really want to get your walking's worth out of it once you get here. And I do too. It's crazy. Some of my favorite spots are under these overpasses where you can't even stand up. Maybe I'm getting more comfortable being bent over like this. That's an old one. Okay, let's find a spot. You ready? We're gonna find a spot. Here's a little spot. I need to find the creek that had all the brass in it, but like pieces of this, there was massive amounts of brass. I mean, so much if I filled up my man purse, it was hard to carry. But I don't remember where the creek is or where it was. I've kind of got an idea. Ooh, they're kind of Potteriana dishwasher microwave safe. That's not old. We should put that right there. Oh. I'm looking. Oh yeah, I forgot that the video's not done. It was done, but I decided it was not. There's a little part of a motor. We've had this conversation. Motor or engine? And before you go any further, what do they call Detroit? And why? I don't know either. I think I'm done now. I mean, you get the picture. This place is great. Maybe next time we will come back with a large magnet and harvest a lot. Thanks for watching our videos.